It's game time. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of MLB The Show 23 featuring the Tampa Bay Rays. In this three-game series, we are going to Phoenix, Arizona, Chase Field to take on the Diamondbacks, who are 41-38, as the Rays are 43-38. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Also, if you're interested in NBA 2K23, I do have a franchise with them featuring the Brooklyn Nets, so definitely check that one out. It is another pretty good series, and you get to hear my awesome, incredible voice. Zach Davies is going to be the starting pitcher for the Diamondbacks. He is 4-2. He has 47 strikeouts, 37 walks, giving up 71 hits with his ERA 4.52 to start the game off. Luke Raley is going to be the starting hitter. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. Let's see what he got to give us today. Here comes the pitch. And he's going to hit that tombstone fastball over towards left field, which allows him to get a base hit to start the game off. Coming up to bat next is Josh Lowe. And he's going to catch a circle over towards the left field, same spot, which is going to allow Luke Raley to get to second. Taking off from third, he is going to stop there. Josh Lowe is going to get to second. That is going to be his 12th double for the season. Jose Siri up the bat. And he's going to hit the circle ball deep towards center field. Look like it has the distance, but it is going to lose steam straight to the catcher. But Luke Raley is going to take off for home. And it is going to be a sacrifice fly for Jose Siri. And Luke Raley is going to get a run. So off that run, we're going to end the first inning. And Jeffrey Springs is going to come up to pitch. 15 games in, 6-5 is his record. 87 strikeouts, 19 walks. Giving up 83 hits with his ERA 3.62. Going to the bottom of the first with one out. Ketel Marte is up to bat. Here comes the pitch. And he's going to hit it over towards right field. And Yandy Diaz just watched it go completely past him. Luke Raley is going to have to get to it, throw it off to second, but he is going to get there in time to get them a base hit. Lourdes Gurriel is up, and he's going to hit a ball deep towards center field. Jose Siri taking off for center field. Can he get to it? As he does, that is going to be the second out, but Ketel Marte is going to take off for third, and that is where we're going to hold them right there. One more out to go with Ketel Marte at third. Here comes the pitch. And he's going to hit it over towards the second baseman. And he's going to throw it to first, and that is going to end the first inning with no runs. We're going to go to the bottom of the second here. Kyle Lewis is up, one out, one man on base. And can somebody please tell me what that is? That's not a rattlesnake. I don't know what that is. But nonetheless, it's going to be a hit ground out towards second to first. It's going to be the out to end the second, as Jeffrey Springs get out of there without giving up another run. Here we go with the bottom of the third, 2 men on base with 2 outs. Lourdes Gurriel at the bat. Here comes the pitch, and he is going to get struck out by Jeffrey Springs, who is going to get them out of another inning without giving up another run. And he is pumped, giving you that Ric Flair woo out of that inning there. An incredible inning, incredible tough spot, but they have given up 3 hits, no runs, going to the top of the fourth. Top of the fourth, Yandy Diaz up the bat with no outs. Zach Davies in a tough spot. They got 2 men on base, 1 on second, 1 on first. Here comes the pitch, and that is going to be a cutter hit towards center field, and that is going to allow them to get 2 runs inside. And Yandy is going to get to second, and the Rays have taken a 3-0 lead over the Diamondbacks. And Yandy Diaz is going to get him a 2-run double, his 16th for the season. As we look at the replay, a deep shot hit over towards center field. Nobody able to get there in time, and the Rays have pushed the lead. Brandon Lyles up the bat next. Yandy Diaz at second, and that is going to be a 2-seam fastball hit over towards center field, and it is going to bounce off the wall. We thought it was going to be a run, so they just sat back and watched it, thought it was going to be it, but they should have took advantage of that. That could have been another run. Brandon Lyles is going to stop at first. Randy Diaz is up the bat with 1 out. And he's going to hit a curveball over the first baseman, and they are finally going to get the run they need. Brandon Lyles is going to take off for third. Randy's going to go to second, and that is going to be a score. As Randy is going to slide, Brandon Lyles takes off for home. Excuse me. Randy's going to get him a 2-run triple, his 5th of the season. As we look at the replay here, that was incredible. Did not think they were going to get there, but Randy is no stranger to taking chances, and he takes a chance there. So they're going to bring in Madison Bumgarner to take over. for Zach Davies. His night is over. Luke Raley up to bat. Randy at third with one out. Here comes the pitch. And that cutter is going to hit over towards center field. And Randy is going to get a score. With plenty of time left, Luke Raley is going to take off for second. And that is going to be a 6-run O for the Rays. And like your favorite artist, the hits just keep coming. And the Diamondbacks can't seem to get out of this situation. As Luke Raley is going to get his 14th RBI double of the season here. The Diamondbacks finally get out of the fourth. And we go to the top of the seventh now with Brandon Lau up to bat. They have 2 men on base with 2 outs. Brandon Lau already has a run and a single under his belt. Let's see what he can give us today. Here comes the pitch. And that is going to be a cutter hit over toward the center field. They look like they seem to have these cutter on check as 2 men are taking off for a home. And that is going to be a 8 score for the Rays as Brandon Lau is going to get the second. That is going to be a 2-run double, his 15th for the season. Looking at the replay one more time. Center field has been the weak spot for this team today, and the Rays are taking advantage of it. Top of the 8th, Josh Lowe's up the bat with 2 outs, and that cutter is hit over towards center field, and it is out of here, and that is a single home run for Josh Lowe, his 5th home run for the season. And the Rays have pushed it to 9. 9-0 is your score. And this is what we've been missing. The Rays have been struggling these past games. They were on a 6-game loser streak. They won 2 games after that. Then they went on a 7-game loser streak. It's just been an up and down season. But hopefully the Rays are starting to get some momentum and get back on track as we look at the replay. Going 387 feet is that home run. Colin Poche is going to come in to possibly close out the game. We'll see how he does. So we're going to go into the bottom of the 8th. Ketel Marte is up to bat with a chance to walk. 1 out so far. Here comes the pitch. And Ketel Marte is going to hit that fastball deep towards right field. Luke Raley is on the chase to get to it. Ketel Marte is going to get him a double. And they are now in scoring position. Ketel Marte is going to get his 13th double for the season. Lourdes Gurriel is up to bat next. And he's going to hit a fastball over towards center field. Ketel Marte is going to get them the score that they've been looking for. And now they are down by 8. As Lourdes is going to slide to second. So he's going to get him an RBI double. And that's going to be his 11th for the season. So the Rays are going to remove Colin Poche after that score and bring in Jalen Beeks, who's had 30 games under his belt, 2-1 record. So he's been having a solid season, hopefully to keep the score where it is. The object for the Rays was to show that they are back, and by dominating these teams, at least get a shutout. Unable to do that so far, but here's a chance to get another out, but they are going to walk Christian Walker, so now they have 2 men on base, still in the bottom of the 8th. Yadiel Munoz is up to bat next with a chance to get them another score, but he is going to strike out off the circle changeup, and that is 2 outs for Jalen Beeks with 1 more to go. Emmanuel Rivera is coming up to bat next, and this is a big boy with a lot of power behind that swing with a chance to get a score. And here comes the pitch, a fastball hit over towards left field. Wander Franco does not even attempt to go for it. Josh Lowe has to get it, throws it to home, and Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is going to get them another score, and Emmanuel Rivera is going to get him an RBI single. Looking off the replay, fastball hit towards the ground. Had a lot of power, but the speed behind it. And you see Wander Franco just completely stopped. Doesn't even go after it. Kyle Lewis is up to bat next. Here comes the pitch. He's going to hit it over towards center field. That's going to get them another run. And he is going to get to second. And it's a slide. And now Christian Walker is going to get a score. Kyle Lewis gets him an RBI single. So the Rays have already given up 3 runs in this 1 inning. And this is one of the struggles that the Rays has. Their defense cannot keep up. They do not enjoy prosperity all too well, but finally they are going to get Nick to strike out off a high fastball to get out of the 9th. Jason Adams is going to come in to close out the game. No more games. Probably should have brought him in towards the 7th, but we tried to trust our bench here, and they just bullpen, and they just was not giving us the day. So here comes the pitch with a chance to walk as he does. Josh Rojas is going to go to first. Not looking good for Jason Adams, but, you know, it's just the first one. Ketel Marte comes up, 2 doubles, a single, and a run. He got them a run earlier today, looking to get another one. Here comes the pitch, and that is going to be hit over towards second base, and that is going to be a double. Nope. It was supposed to be a double, but he only able to get the second baseman out, so that is the first one out there. Loretta's with a chance to move the runner. Here comes the pitch. Back to center. Jason Adams going to pump fake. Those are the Franco throws are the first, and that is the double play that we needed to win this game. Let's take this momentum and straight into game 2. So we jump into game 2 at the top of the 6th. Jose Siri at third, Isaac Paredes at first, and Yandy Diaz is going to hit this over towards center field. That is going to be a sacrifice fly as Jose Siri is going to take off for home, getting the score 1-0. Isaac Paredes stuck at first. Brandon Lyles up to bat next with one out. Here comes the pitch. He's going to hit this fastball over towards right field. Isaac Paredes is taking off from second, going to third. Brandon Lyles is going to stop at second. Isaac's going to keep going all the way to home, makes it in time, and the Rays are going to take a 2-0 lead, and Brandon Lyles is going to get him a 17 RBI double. The coach has seen enough. Zach Gallen got through 6 innings without giving up any runs, but they just couldn't hang out any longer, so they're going to pull them from this game. Cole Sulser is going to be the new pitcher. Francisco Mejia up to bat. Josh Lowe at first. Here comes the pitch. And fastball hit over towards left field. It's going to land. Josh Lowe is going to take off from second. Then he's going to stop at third. Francisco is going to get the second, and that's going to be a double for him, which will be his 8th of the season. Yandy Diaz is up the bat, still at the top of the 7th here with 2 men on base, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Fastball hit high, deep towards right field, going to get them a 2-run score, and Yandy is going to take off for second and sliding in time, and he is going to make it as the Rays have pushed the lead 4-0, and Yandy Diaz is going to get his 8th 2-run double for the season. After that 2-run score, we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. Jalen Beeks is going to come in for game 2. He takes on Nick. They have 2 outs. Nick is going to get a base hit, possibly a double. Throwing it to second is Josh Lowe, off balance, and that is going to get Nick to slide in to second safe. Emmanuel Rivera's up, and he is going to get walked to first. So they have 2 outs still in the bottom of the 7th with a chance to get a score in this inning. Yadier Munoz is up, and that is a wild pitch thrown. That is going to allow the second baseman to get the third, and it's going to allow Emmanuel to get the second. So they are even closer to scoring position off that wild pitch. Yadier Munoz is still up to bat. Here comes the pitch, and he is going to strike out Yadier Munoz. So they are not going to get a run in this inning. Top of the 8th, Rook Raley's taking on Madison Bumgarner. 1 out. Here comes the pitch. Circle hit over towards center field. It's going to land deep. Randy's going to take from second to third, going all the way to home. Luke Raley's not going to stop at second. He's going to get to third. Makes it in time. So now they'll push the lead 5-0. And if Luke Raley was crazy, he would take that and go for home. But he's not going to take that chance. But he's going to get him an RBI triple, his 2nd one of the season. Looking off the replay. Good shot hit over towards center field. Looked like it was going to be a home run, but not going to be the case. Going to the top of the 9th, Pete Fairbanks is going to come in. Played a solid season. Record is 1-3, but he's got 56 strikeouts with 14 walks. Here comes the pitch. Ball hit over towards left field. That's going to allow the second baseman to get home. Nope, sorry. They stop him at third. So all bases loaded. Now they have a chance to get multiple runs if the Rays cannot get them out of this situation here. Loretta's up the bat, fully loaded bases. Here comes the pitch, and it's going to be hit over the head of Brandon Lowe. That is going to definitely get them a run, if not 2. Jose throwing to the home, slides in time. He is safe. So the Diamondbacks have gotten 2 runs off of Loretta's Gurriel hit. Up the bat next is Nick. He's going to hit it over towards right field. Luke Raley trying to get under it, as he does, to get out of the bottom of the 8th. So they get the 2-run, and that's it. Jason Adams going to come in to close out for the Rays here at the top of the 9th. With 2 men out, 1 man on base, Ali Sanchez is up to bat. He's going to swing. His bat's going to break, which allows Jason Adams to get an easy catch. And the Rays are going to win this 2nd game of 3, 6-2 over the Diamondbacks. since we pretty much won the series, I'm going to sim the next game, and we're going to win that one 9-3. And we're going to sim the next couple of games to get to the Phillies. So we sim the game against Seattle, we win 4-1. We're going to sim game 2. We're going to win that. We're going to lose that one 5-7. We're going to go to game 3 with our record being 8.5 games behind the Yankees. We're going to sim game 3. Harold Ramirez has sustained an injury, a fractured leg in today's game. He's going to be out for 2 to 3 months. What would you like to do? I am going to put him on a 60-day list. Tristan Peters is eligible to be reinstated, but he is still going to be out for 4 to 5 months. What would you like to do? Just keep him on the 60-day injury list. And we're going to lose game 3 against Seattle. So we are now, that score was 4-5. Sorry, let me get my words together. So now we're 9 games behind the Yankees. We are above the Blue Jays, and they are literally a game behind us. So if we can beat the Phillies, possibly, it's going to be a while before we catch it to the Yankees because their record is 55-30. So we're going to need to win the next 10 games, and they're going to need to lose half of those games for us to take the lead over them. So the next videos that will be dropped is the Philly, and then the video after that will be against the Braves, and then the video after that will be the Home Run Derby and the All-Star Games. If you would like to see this video live, definitely go check out my Twitch channel at Game Time. If you don't get to see the live videos, the edited versions will be here on my YouTube channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're brand new to the channel, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. And I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Thank you again for all of your support. I appreciate it, and I'll see you around.
Evo on the beat, bitch.